Okay.
But yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, ready to roll. All right, y'all, we're back. I'm here with the incredible Maggie Glassberg.
Hi, everyone.
She is here, what did we say, about 4 months now?
Yes.
4 months now, and is just crushing it. Did you kind of come off to a hot start, or is this like a recent thing that's happening? Because right, let's talk the numbers. Let's go. We have 7 pending with 6 closed already.
Yes.
Closed, and you've only been
It's
here
crazy.
4 months.
Yes.
Yeah, that's wild. Is this kind of like, and I don't want to use stroke of luck, but is this kind of a recent thing? Did it take you a little while to get your first deal? Kind of talk me through like how that happened.
So this is the first time I do actually real estate. I just got my license and came straight to here. I wasn't even searching for another brokerage or anything. I just I go there. I talked to Megan and I told my husband because he's a real estate agent as well.
Okay.
So I say, okay, I like this place. I like the people. So I'm just going to get my license and come straight here.
Beautiful.
And
yeah,
I did it.
Never looking back. Well, yeah, so you actually are not foreign to home-centric industry because you, by trade, are an interior designer. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. So I used to do this in Argentina where I'm from.
Okay.
And I love the houses. I love going into the houses and give people idea of what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually helped me a lot with the sales I have because I say, okay, this house, you can do this, that.
Right. So you show them the vision inside of a house that they may not be able to see yet.
Exactly.
I love that. All right. So now let's kind of jump back. Let's backtrack a little bit. So obviously you're from Argentina.
Yes.
Whereabouts in Argentina?
So I'm in a city called Mendoza. It's right next to Chile.
Okay.
We are in the Andes.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful, big city. It's one of the most beautiful cities in Argentina.
I love that. I absolutely love that. So now back to interior design. You had an interior design business there. It was just yourself. Cut to, what did you say, 7 years ago was you met your husband?
Yes.
Okay. 7 years ago, you've met your husband. You guys, in this relationship, you decide you're just going to come to the U.S.
Yeah, and it was a long journey, and because I was obviously over there, so I was coming here 3 months at the time, and then going back, so it was kind of a little tricky there.
Right.
But then I came here, and I saw that you can do so many things, and I always love to help people.
Right.
So that's where I started digging into this industry.
Right. Okay. Love that. So now you're here 3 years and you're, again, 4 months on our team. So I guess you were 4 months licensed, really, right? Like you got licensed and then immediately joined.
Yeah.
Whew, that's wild.
Yeah.
That's absolutely wild. But what made you kind of decide to go from interior design into real estate? What was the...
I was kind of looking for a challenge because I like
as if interior design isn't a challenge enough.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good point.
Right.
I wanted to have a bigger goals and a little bit more. I want to learn more about English and have more knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying, okay, this is still related with what I love.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go in this path.
Right. I love that. And yeah, you're an absolute workhorse. I mean, you are literally the first person here at 7:30 in the morning. You open the office and you're one of the last people that we see at night. You come back from showings or whatever. I'm honestly shocked that you gave me the 20 or so minutes that we're going to be able to sit here. That's incredible. Now, so you and your husband, Jeff, both licensed at the same time. You came here. He was not like, this was not a fit for him in the sense of that he is a kind of a different type of work person.
Yes.
Right. So back to your just work ethic. I mean, when you started here, 4 months licensed and on this team is crazy to then have sold, closed, not even sold, not even pending, right? We're at what, if it's 7 and 6, it's 13 pending.
Yeah.
But 6 closed. Most agents don't even sell 10 homes in a year.
Exactly. So it was kind of surprising for me too,
mm-hmm.
because it's not an easy start and I already have that on my mind. So it was kind of, okay, so what I need to do to get where I want to be.
Right.
So it was just a matter of time that the hard work it's going to show.
Right, to pay off. I mean, and the training, I mean, would you say that the training definitely prepped you for this, or you kind of were you were relying more on where you came from as what's actually closing the deals?
It's not, the biggest part is of course, having the mentors,
Mm,
like being with
yes,
you all the time. It was like every time I will like have a question, no matter what time it was, they will
that is
be
correct.
there for me. So
Yeah,
that really make a difference. And not just only the mentors, it's the people it works here.
right,
They are always willing to help.
correct.
So that
Yeah.
make a huge difference.
Yeah, I mean, Brittany and Brett, I'm almost convinced neither of them have slept in the last, I don't know how long, because that's their goal. I mean, and that's like what DJ and Lindsay have preached from day one. And that's why the team is where it's at now is agent centric first when it comes to in-house and customer centric when it's out of house, right? Like that's exactly how this team operates. Is anything our agents need, i.e. yourself, someone completely new into real estate, not understanding how to run business in real estate. You understand homes, helping people, but the contract, repairs, deadlines, all these things, you pick up the phone, you can get Brittany, Brett, DJ, and or Lindsay on the phone,
Yeah.
especially to make something happen. And now as we keep adding, right, Kevin, like all these other mentors that you can tap, in order to just make sure that your business is always moving forward. That's great. Now let's talk goals here for a second, because when we were chatting before this, we were talking about annual goals, and obviously everyone has an income goal. Everybody wants to sell, I want to make 6 figures, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. You work even more micro than that. You work off a monthly goal constantly. And
Yeah.
that you said, yeah, I guess if you add it up, it's that amount of homes a year, but I work month to month goal. What is that month to month goal here?
So my month to month goal is having at least 5 pending, 5 new executed contracts every month,
Wow.
beside the ones I already have.
Right.
So I know it's hard. I know it's a challenge, but that it's my goal. That's what I want to get. No matter how long it will take me, I'm just focused and just go for it.
Right. And that's kind of how you structure your day, in the sense of like, okay, I know exactly, how many people I need to call, who I'm calling. It gives you more intent on what you're actually doing.
Yeah.
When it comes to waking up in the morning, coming, right? I mean, you're here 7:30 in the
Yeah.
morning. It's like, well, why are you getting here at 7:30? It's to make sure that you have X, Y, and Z done.
Yeah.
So that you can hit your monthly goal. That's incredible. Obviously, as you see here, we're on our Christmas set.
I
We
love it.
just came back from this past Friday was our company Christmas party. What are your thoughts?
Oh, I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So much. Yes, I already love everybody here. So it was super fun. At least get to hang out out of the office,
Right.
and getting shots with everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, we were over at it was at a hotel. It was like a casino theme kind of. So they have a casino company come in, and there's great, there's a live band. The live band this year was incredible.
Yeah, it was really, really
They were
good.
awesome. It was Be Easy. They were absolutely great. The lead singer had a great set of pipes on him. It was awesome. Does Jeff have a little bit of FOMO? I mean, obviously he was there as your plus one.
Yeah.
But does he have a little bit of FOMO? Like, man, you get to work with all these people.
Yeah, he was like actually surprised because like everybody knows me here, I'm a big hugger, so I was
big hugger.
hugging everybody on the party.
Yeah.
So.
big time hugger. Now, do you still dabble a little bit in interior design? I mean, obviously I know you're helping all these families now with real estate,
Yeah.
but do you kind of continue like that little creative niche?
Yeah, when I get the chance to do that, right now, for example, I'm working in a client I used to have before I get into the real estate license, and I didn't want to leave her without my help. So we are working in renovations and doing that, helping them.
Excellent. So you feel that creative itch you can finally write, because obviously real estate has a creative edge to it, but not so much so, especially when you work as hard as you.
Exactly.
It's mostly just like, how can I help these families find the right home?
Yeah.
What are some recent challenges that you've had to overcome as far as like some of your deals? Like, you've had any wild stories where interesting situations?
Yeah, it's always every situation, every buyer, it's different. which make it more interesting because you never know what it's going to happen. So every step all the way, it's a challenge.
Right.
So you don't know what's going to happen next.
Right, exactly. And obviously you lean on your transaction coordinator like heavily, or I mean, I always see you, so my desk is right there. I always see you in and out of there. And I don't know if it's because you're just one of the friendliest people on the planet, or if it's because you're like, hey, I need to talk to you, blah blah blah. Right.
No, I really like to go and check, okay, so this is how it's going, everything with this, with that, with this.
Mhm.
So at least I have her right there, and we get together and say, okay, this is what we need to get done,
Right.
and all that. So at least we have no surprises.
Mhm.
And of course, I really enjoy going and visiting them.
Right, and just seeing them, right? That room is so great. Now, did you see that I redid the cabinets and the break room?
I did.
What did you think from an
I
interior
did.
design standpoint?
Yeah.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, it has a more warmth into it.
Right.
So it's more
A little bit of a
welcoming.
facelift. Yeah, a little bit of a facelift.
I
Exactly.
like it. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I dabble.
I'm going to have you as an assistant, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Right now, I feel like I don't work enough. I'm somewhere in the 50 to 80 hours a week. So I think if we added like a few extra hours of interior design
Can
work,
hurt.
no, it can't hurt. It'll only strengthen me. Yeah. All right. So moving forward into 2022, obviously rounding out 2021, you've had a stellar 4 months. Is there anything kind of coming up that you're like looking forward to, like whether it's real estate, interior design? Like, is there anything happening? You and your husband doing anything?
So our biggest goal is try to, get some money to invest.
Okay.
And so in that way, growth.
Mm-hmm.
And also finish some projects we have in the house. So
okay, so interior design doesn't stop with clients. It
No.
moves. It's occurring at the Glassberg household as
Yeah,
well. Okay, what are
exactly.
some of those?
So I built a fireplace in the back of my patio. So
Okay.
yeah, so I'm just trying to finish laying tile, but I'm working so
You're
much.
laying tile.
Yes.
Okay.
I love
Maggie Glassberg
doing
does
that.
does it all. Does it all. Rolls her sleeves up on the weekends, late nights. Wow. Absolutely love that. So where are we at on that project? We have tile to lay down.
Yeah, I still have to finish. I couldn't finish because I have so many buyers reaching out to me all the time. So they are my priority. So
Right. Now are you kind of a little bit, so like from my perspective, when it comes to like design or something that I'm doing, it's very difficult for me to fully turn something over if it's my vision. Are you that same way? Are you not like, all right, like, Jeff, I got to hire some people to finish this tile because I'm just not going to have time.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
like, no,
and
I need to do it.
That's at the point where I'm getting because, once you start doing something like that, takes you hours
Right.
to finish it. So, and it's a lot of time that I can be away from
right.
real estate
right.
and dedicating to what really I'm going for.
Correct. Especially, I mean, right, your buyers. I mean, these people and this market, obviously, we're in that holiday season where, like, there are things that are either more available or some people aren't ready to pull the trigger. But obviously, when they are, you are there to greet them and help them.
And even I have a lot of people who haven't been pre-approved like for months. And I talked to them. I told them, don't worry, everything will be fine.
Right.
We're just going to be in touch. And they ended up reaching back to me. So it's not like, okay, I take my time because I care about the people.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, it's shown, people will pay a premium for the proper customer service and for a quality product, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we live in that day and age where, I don't want to say cheap, but discounted things are everywhere. And there's never been more of a clear difference between really good service and subpar service. And I think that is probably one of, next to trainings and how hard you work, is there's just never been more clear that like good service, someone like yourself is valued.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And clients, the customers, they really appreciate. I have some buyers, they bought an investment property. They are from Canada. So it was an older house. So I did a little redesign of the kitchen.
Okay.
So I put it together for them and I give it to them. So they loved it. So they are like, they
How do we
were
do
so
this? Yeah.
appreciative of,
Wow.
and didn't took me that long, but for them meant a lot.
Right. I mean, exactly. And you build that relationship. And that's what we talk about all the time is the referral business there. Like, say that was a company generated lead. You're connected with them. You're brand new into real estate. You don't know how you're going to leach into the business. We set that up. You go above and beyond to make sure these people are taken care of. And
Yeah.
now, I mean, what do you think the first thing they're going to do when they talk about who helped them do these things?
Exactly.
They're going to talk about you.
Yeah, and it's not what I always say to my buyers. I don't care about the sale.
Mhm.
I care about the people.
Correct.
So I always say, if I can get you some money less than whatever they are asking, I'm all in for it.
Right.
Because I'm here for it.
Correct.
I'm here to represent you.
Right.
So whatever I can do to make you happy, I'm absolutely all in.
Right. Make sure you're taken care of, and just to make sure that, I mean, it's the same way. Like, you just don't, if you go and get a tattoo, you don't just Google cheapest tattoo artist near me, right? You find the
Exactly.
person that is going to do the best job. And I think with how hard you work and the training that's provided here, and talking about mentorship, I really think you've just fallen into just the absolute perfect storm of where you're at. And I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like we have to kind of speculate. I mean, you've closed 6 homes in 4 months and you
Yeah.
have another 7 pending.
Yeah,
Like I said, I'm shocked that you even gave me, the 15 minutes to talk about it.
silly.
Well, anyway, we absolutely love you. I mean, our leadership can't talk highly enough of you. I appreciate you coming on, and we had such fun at the Christmas party.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love and I enjoy, and anything I can do to help even the new people, I'm always there, just giving them cheers and
Right, that's it. Just like a pep talk, just like,
Yeah.
hey, push through it. Like,
because that's what I got when I start here.
Right.
So that's very important and make it different.
mhm.
So
Yeah,
I'm just giving back what I got.
that's it. We absolutely love it. Well, thank you for coming on. I look forward to seeing you in 2022. I mean, you've only been here for 4 months, but this next year could be wild for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. We'll see you guys.